received reports that the orcs are regrouping.
Certainly the recent attacks against the internment camps are evidence enough. Agreed. The Horde is on the move.
This is absurd. My nation will not stand by and watch as the Horde masses on our very doorstep.
The orcs are not our primary concern here. How many times must I repeat myself? King Tyrannus, you must heed my warning. This plague that has gripped the Northlands could have dire ramifications.
Wizards are just being paranoid. Let's keep all this in perspective. Even if this plague does pose a threat to us, what are you proposing that we do?
It is simple. As I have said, the Kirin Tor are already prepared to place the villages under strict quarantine.
I will not institute quarantine without proof of your claims, Ambassador. The people of Lordaeron have suffered enough without becoming prisoners in their own lands.
Yet prisoners they are, good king.
What is the meaning of this? Who are you?
Humanity is in peril. The tides of darkness have come again, and the whole world is poised upon the brink of war.
Enough of this. Guards, remove this madman.
Hear me. The only hope for your people is to travel west, to the forgotten lands of Kalimdor.
Are you mad?
Old Ambassador, I don't know who you are or what you believe, but this is not the time for rambling prophets. Our lands are beset by conflict, but it shall be we who decide how best to protect our people, not you. Now, be gone!
I failed humanity once before, and I will not do so again. If you cannot take up this cup, then I shall find another who will. The warning has been given. Their fate is now their own.
Welcome, Prince Arthas. The men and I are honored by your presence.
Can the formalities, Uther. I'm not king yet. It's good to see you.
You too, lad. I'm pleased that King Tyrannus sent you to help me.
Father still hopes your patience and experience might rub off on me.
Well, it is a father's right to dream, isn't it?
Look, here's where we stand. Our scouts have confirmed that there is an orc encampment hidden somewhere over the next ridge.
As I suspected.
It gets worse. They're preparing to attack the nearby village of Strahnbrad. As far as we know, the village is completely defenseless.
I need to move against the orcs' base immediately. Can you handle Strahnbrad's defense on your own?
Of course, Uther. Don't worry about me.
Good. Meet me at the orc camp once you've saved the village. Be careful, Arthas.
And here we are, the human campaign, and we are playing as
I
Arthas.
stand for the light.
And I think it's no exaggeration to say that Arthas
A sound
will
plan.
become the most important person
Sound plan.
in Azeroth, or Lordaeron, or the Warcraft world. You know, it actually used to be, they used to call the two parts of Eastern Kingdoms, like Azeroth and Lordaeron, but then eventually they just started calling the entire world Azeroth. They've changed a bit ever since Warcraft 1. Anyway,
Certainly.
so
Of course.
Arthas. He will be playing as Paladin,
Of course.
and he is
Certainly.
generally our
Of course.
healer with Holy Light, melee attacker, pretty solid, very useful. The thing you'll be seeing us do a lot is to attack in a group of people and just keep healing our dudes when they take damage. It's great.
A sound plan.
So Arthas is who we will be following for a while now. So you know, let's get to know him.
A sound
He is
plan.
the Crown Prince
For
of
honor.
Lordaeron,
A sound
the
plan.
son of King
course.
Terras Menethil,
Certainly.
Taranis.
A sound
Menethil
plan.
Taranis?
Certainly.
No,
Sound
Taranis
plan.
Menethil. There we go. Sorry.
Of course.
He is also a paladin in training, and Uther is
Certainly.
his mentor.
Of course.
Uther, the
Certainly.
Lightbringer.
A sound plan.
In
Certainly.
Dota, and later on
honor.
Dota 1,
Of
Omni
course.
Knight
A sound plan.
is also a paladin, so you can see he sort of
Is
has
there
the same
danger?
style. Round, attack with
course.
hammer, and so on. Of course, his skills are
Certainly.
different, but he did have Holy Light as well, except it's an
For
AoE
honor.
thing.
Certainly.
So, number one thing we're gonna do now is defend Strahnbrad.
A sound
Oh,
plan.
hello, Farmer Jared.
For
Was hidden
honor.
over there.
A sound plan. Of course.
Oh, it was him, probably. Yeah, there was
Certainly.
the other guy. I
I
just said.
stand for the light.
Blake, Ryan, and
honor.
Stephanie.
Of
Hello.
course.
Greetings, my lord.
Certainly.
Well, hello there.
For honor.
I
sound
probably
plan.
shouldn't
Of
flirt
course.
with random
For honor.
villagers.
Hello.
I'm here to help.
Hello! Because
sound
Arthas sort of
plan.
has a thing going with another character
Of
we'll see in the
course.
future.
A sound plan.
Anyway, this is where we'll be
Light
going
is my
eventually,
strength.
but first,
fight for Lordaeron. Get your swords.
gonna pick up Thornby and
need?
his buddy.
I'm here
I
to
should have
help.
clicked to see what his name was. I
Certainly.
can't remember.
For honor.
But anyway, they'll be joining us as footmen. Footman is the base human soldier. It's very simple.
Aye, my lord.
Melee unit, walks ahead, punches
there
people in
danger?
the face. Pretty
A
solid.
sound plan. Of course. Certainly.
Please, you're my only hope. A group of gnolls kidnapped my little Timmy and took him to their hideout in the forest. Could you find him and bring him home?
Why, of course.
Of course. For honor. A sound
We're about
plan.
to save Timmy from the evil gnolls.
Of course.
The
Certainly.
first battle is going to be extremely easy.
Help me, please. I'm trapped in the cage.
Yeah, I'm on it, don't worry.
Justice is coming.
While we do this, we can take a look at, like, you see the mouth movements when they actually say stuff. They're obviously not properly synced up,
I stand for the light.
but they're, like, at least adjusted to, like, the period of time the audio file is being played.
I want to go home.
But it's fine.
Danger?
Oh, I almost attacked him. I mean, I can't attack him, but still.
Oh, thanks so much. I have a reward for you.
Thanks, pretty lady. Got myself a ring of protection +1,
light
which,
is my
you know, is
strength.
nice. Because, can we actually
I stand
see
for the
armor?
light.
Yeah, armor has a percentage increase of reduced damage taken.
The light
It
my
is
strength.
actually quite valuable to
Sound
take less
plan.
damage for physical damage, even though it sounds like a little, only, you know,
Of course.
few percent, but at the long run, it's pretty big.
A sound plan.
That's our optional quest. You can check the quest menu here, F9, which is pretty nice. So we'll see we also have another optional quest going before we actually go to
Is there
Strahnbrad.
danger?
And
A
I like to
sound plan.
try to do all the optional quests
For
if I
honor.
can, because it's always
Of
nice. You
course.
tend to generally get some sort of treasure that
Certainly.
can always be useful.
For honor.
For
Certainly.
honor.
For honor.
So Arthas right now is, you know,
For honor.
fresh
A
faced,
sound plan.
honorable,
A sound plan.
do-gooder,
Of
paladin,
course.
wants to do his best.
For honor.
And we're starting the journey with him, and it's
A
going to be in the
sound
beginning. We're
plan.
going to be fighting orcs.
course.
Soon enough, we'll run
Certainly.
into something different, and
Of course.
well,
For
let's
honor.
not spoil things ahead of time.
Of
but
course.
let's start exploring a
A
little bit
sound
more.
plan.
Save us. Get him. It's a trap.
Oh my God! It was a trap.
Take all the valuables.
The Blood Hill Bandits. We're surrounding that guy, so that's gonna be pretty easy. So we've lost a bit of damage, and, like health on him, like almost 200. This only heals for 200, so boink.
I stand for the light.
Yeah, now what, bandits?
Justice is coming.
Hooray, we level up on Arthas. We now have two choices. One of them is Devotion Aura. Again, we were going over how armor is kind of useful before. But of course, Divine Shield is way cooler. So that's what we're gonna go
Certainly.
for.
Of course. For
Here's Divine Shield. Ta-da!
the light is my strength.
Yeah, man. We're invulnerable. That's a pretty cheap spell as well. It's only 25 mana. You'll regen that real quick.
Justice shall be done. Of course.
The bad part of it is, of course, that a lot of times your hero is the unit that can tank the most. Because, I mean, you can see it's got 700 health compared to these guys with 420. So,
Help! Bandits are stealing our belongings.
damn you, bandits!
We'll take their coin just like everyone else's.
Dude is throwing fire. Menag.
Bandits stole my ledger. Without it, I will lose my entire farm. Please, retrieve it from their camp. It would mean so much to us.
I don't know why they would steal a ledger, like what good that is to them, but sure, I mean, we'll bring it back.
A sound
Menag the Bandit Lord.
for honor. Certainly.
We'll have to deal with Prince Arthas,
For honor.
hero of Lordaeron.
For honor.
You need.
So the thing you want to make sure happens in fights like this is that all your dudes are actually attacking. That's usually like a pathing thing.
I stand for the
Beyond that, you also want to try to focus fire.
course.
Because obviously, I mean, I don't think I need to explain focus
A
fire. So
sound plan.
Say your prayers.
but we drag them all away. Get
For my father.
attacking on one. And then we shift click.
A sound.
Throw a heal on him. When the damage is all spread out, you can consider using the scroll of healing. But, I mean, you know how it is. When you play a game like this, you always want to save everything. Until you really, really, really need it. And then you never end up using it because you never feel like you really need it. But, you know. Anyway, Menag is gonna bite the dust real soon.
A sound.
Pick up his lost ledger. Full of boring facts and figures.
I'm here to help.
You go then.
Certainly. A sound plan.
Alright, we're running a little bit low on mana now.
Certainly.
But since this is so cheap, we still
For
have
honor.
shield.
Certainly.
This is a pretty easy optional quest. I mean,
sound plan.
it is the first mission
Of
that is not
course.
in the tutorial. By the way, how nice is it to not have the narrator talking all the time?
A sound.
It's pretty nice, isn't it?
Of course. For honor. Certainly.
Hey, villager guy.
Thank you for helping me.
No worries, Gerard.
Please, take this item.
So, he now gave me a Tome of Strength.
The light. is my
But
strength.
since I mentioned before, one of the patches changed tomes to automatically activate instead of giving it as an item that you had to click, which saved inventory space and nothing else. So we didn't actually see. Yeah, there we go. New item, Tome of
I
Strength.
stand for the light.
We didn't actually know that until that had appeared. We just suddenly got more health. You see, we're 725 now.
Save us. He's
A
escaping.
sound.
No!
Certainly.
How dare you, grunt?
The attack has already begun. To arms, my brothers!
Go, go, go.
A sound plan. Feel my
It does look brutal when he smashes with the hammer, doesn't it? I mean, I really do like it. It does look pretty cool.
Say the word. You need.
Little micro,
there
for no real reason.
Of course.
And we got the grunts.
Certainly.
So, this little area is a graveyard, and it's like, oh, there's nothing here, whatever. But, if we had actually been going around murdering innocent villagers, which we're gonna try not to do because, well, we're good guys, at night you would see them here as ghosts. Kinda cool. There's tons of small Easter eggs surrounded everywhere, and like, I'm in no way going to remember all of them. There will be stuff I miss. But I'm going to try my best to like do all the stuff I remember. I've played this a whole bunch of times, so I do know most of them. But yeah,
course.
I'm gonna miss a few. I'm sure there's gonna be people posting in the comments and
Sound
stuff.
plan.
No,
I'm here to help.
Slave Master is taking people.
Redemption. Justice.
You are past redemption. Take out these raiders and the grunts. No, save him!
Stand for the light.
Oh, I saved his life. Do you see how close that was? He was just about to die from that one attack.
Justice shall be done.
You're welcome. By the way, Bobby.
The light is my strength. Of course. For honor.
A lot of sheep here. I mean, we
Of
can
course.
explode them, I guess, but
Certainly.
now it's time to go fight
For
that
honor.
slave master.
Certainly.
This, by the way, is like one of the first missions where we, well, I mean, except from the very first one, like,
course.
which we're gonna have a lot in that there's no base building, which is nice because you end up, you know, it's a little bit more variety.
Sound plan. Of course.
What the hell are you guys just?
For honor.
You literally attacking houses, and I guess that's one thing. Now we don't have the mana to actually heal the footmen, so we're gonna have to do a little bit of macro.
Orders
So we move him out so he doesn't take the damage. Because they still, I mean, obviously, the basics of micro is that it doesn't matter if they have 1 HP. They still do full damage as long as they attack. So you want to make sure, it doesn't matter that they're low health. Oh no, they're pushing a mana. This is why you should be running around attacking
Certainly. A sound plan.
little
For my father, the
crates and stuff. But
for honor. A sound plan.
Bob's Guns. If you want to buy guns, you can go to Bob. Buy guns from Bob's Guns. Although at the moment his building does seem to be slightly on fire. So you know we don't want to impose because you never know. He might have other things going on.
A sound plan.
Attack! Reinforcements have arrived. Toss a heal as well. See, again, we're going to try to walk it so that all of our heroes attack. Currently, Arthas isn't. So we do this.
Say the word. I'm here to help. Not enough.
This guy almost dead. Nah, he's fine. Grunts are the orcs, basic units. They're the same as basic melee unit. They're way stronger though. But they're also more expensive and require more food and so on.
A sound plan.
Alright, I think that's enough stalling and walking around.
All these wretches off with the rest of them. Move them out.
I'm here to help.
It's battle time. This Slave Master unit was originally meant to be buildable in the multiplayer as well, as just a sort of just basically a version of the like Orc Knight or whatever in the beta, but it eventually got removed. There's a lot of that sort of things. I mean, units that eventually were supposed to be there but then got removed, you know, and so on. But a lot of the campaign missions still have them in.
The light is my strength.
I mean, this guy doesn't really even have a name. He's just some Blackrock Orc guy.
Of course.
And yes, by the way, that's where Blackrock came from Warcraft to Warcraft 3. That's why we named it what we did. Let's check out the micro here to make sure no one takes too much damage. This guy is taking a little hit. Oh,
The light.
need to double click because otherwise I attack this. I just move the subgroup.
I stand for the light.
And I think we've made it through the mission without losing anyone. Flawless victory. You got screwed, Slave Master. I even have all my consumables left. Eventually I'm just gonna end up having to sell these because we don't have any room. But that's a problem for another time.
Bless you, Prince Arthas.
But what about the others who were taken away?
Don't worry, son. We'll find them and bring them home safe.
Prince Arthas, Lord Uther needs you at the Orc encampment immediately.
Never a dull moment. Let's get moving.
That was a knight, which is in multiplayer basically the endgame unit for the humans. They're pretty cool. Let's keep moving. Again, score screening for no reason, but we do get some cool art. Get this badass paladin. It's good stuff, good stuff.